Let's kick it. Chillin' with Blues, fix it. Talking about that RC life. Come and kick it. Welcome to Blues, fix it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kick It with Luz Fix It. Oh my God. So I'm on a roll with this construction site bashing, and this one, oh my, it was fun. It definitely was fun. But the aftermath, oh my God. Woo, these things is so dirty. The outside I wiped down before I threw it in the car. I couldn't wipe it too much. I just wiped the top of it, the outside, the shell of it down just a little bit before I do it in the car. But so the shell is not that bad. You know, the shell is, it's looking at it like this, it's dirty. But the problem is when you take it off. Oh my God! Look at that! Oh my God, these babies was brand new when I took them out. Everything was so clean and sparkly on the inside. So this is what we here for today. This is the aftermath of the construction bash. And I'm gonna show y'all how I get my cars back to looking new, brand new again. It's an easy fix. Y'all saw me clean cars before, but y'all saw me do a light clean when I had all them new cars. Y'all saw me do the light clean. So today we're gonna do a heavy, as y'all can see, heavy clean. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna clean it with. So I got this LA's Totally Awesome. This stuff right here is definitely awesome, definitely. But I'm not using it straight. I put probably about, I would say, 1/8 of a way up of this. I put probably like, I would say to the bottom cap. I wouldn't even say the bottom cap. I would say like, give or take 1/8 of a cup. Maybe like a shot glass if you want to measure it that way. Maybe like 1/2 of a shot glass. And I'll put that much of this dish detergent. Any dish detergent will work, but I'm using this one. And I filled it the rest way with water. So I diluted it a lot with the water because I don't want it to be soapy. I just want it to be a little bit soap inside of it while I'm cleaning, but I don't want it to be crazy soap because I don't want to have to rinse it off heavily to get all of the soap out of it. But I want it to be a little soapy so that I could get into the dirt. I could get that dirt off of the everything that's in there. And if it ain't got no soap inside of it and it's just like watery, it's just gonna soak the dirt and turn it into mud. The soap is what gonna get the dirt off of everything. So first thing first, I'm gonna start like how I'm gonna end. With the blower. Because we got heavy dirt on this thing. So what we're going to do first, we're going to take these things, and we're going to blow some of that heavy dirt that's in there out. The dirt that's just sitting on it, we're going to get that out. So hopefully most of the dirt will come out, and only thing that's in there is like dirt that's actually stuck to everything. The bodies, I don't care about the bodies. The bodies, I'm going to rinse them out in the sink, wash them off with a little sponge. That ain't that much. The soft part of the sponge, not the heavy, not the Brillo part of the sponge. So let's start off with these ones. The bodies, I'll do the bodies last. I don't even think I'm gonna show y'all how to clean the bodies. The body's just a simple spray down, wipe off, rinse off, and that's about it. So we're gonna focus on inside of it. Take your batteries out, please. Your batteries, you can clean your battery off with a rag, a real dry rag, and just clean the battery off. The battery don't have to be spick and span. But these things gonna be spick and span after I finish. So let's start this thing off. So as you can see, a little bit of air did justice on these things, man. The 6S it definitely did a lot of justice, way more justice on this one than it did with the Mega, because the Mega is still heavy, real dirty. So that's step one. Step two, we're gonna take it inside there. We're gonna just hose them down. No soap on it yet. We just gonna hose it down just to get a little bit more of that mud or that dirt that's stuck inside there. We're gonna get a little bit more of that off, and we're gonna hose it down. Let's get inside the tub. So as you can see, I got the ESC and the motor is sitting upwards. So any water that would get on it, it would drain down, drain off. I don't want it on the bottom where it's gonna sit on it. So let's start off. And I'm gonna bang both of them out at one time. After that hose down, now if you got a hose inside your house, you don't have to do this. I mean, you got a hose in your backyard, you don't have to do this in your bathtub. I'm doing this down here in my bathtub because nobody uses this bathtub. This bathtub is extra down in my man cave. Now you just give a nice spray down. Now you want to get that all inside of the tires. You want your tires and your shocks, all that, everywhere on there sprayed down real good. You can get inside, just slightly inside where your motor and ESC, not that much. But everything else, give a real good spray down. That's why I water this thing down with a lot of water. And you want to put some kind of dish detergent inside of it, just in case if you got any oil leaks and you got any oil anywhere inside of your car, on your shocks, you dripped a little bit of shock fluid and you know, it's just sitting there. That dish detergent will definitely get that out. Okay, so after you get that nice and sprayed up, I'm gonna spray I always keep my paintbrush inside here. The paintbrush this is what does it. See that? You see that? That's what you want to see. You want to get that soapy all up inside here. Hit up your tires. Normally I take my tires off and do it separate. You could take your tires off and clean your tires off of the car, but wow, just a good washing. Look all the mud that came off of there. Woo-wee. That's a lot of mud. All right, hose them down, hose them down. All right, so we done inside here. We're gonna take it back out. We're gonna finish how we started with the blower. And all you do is just blow the extra water off. I'm not gonna let it sit and dry because I don't want anything. I washed it real good, so I don't want no water just sitting on it that long to dry. So she's drip drying right now, but I'm gonna speed that process up. And when you dry it off, first thing you want to do is get inside of all your electronics real good, dry them out real good, then go on and do all the rest of your body. Make sure you do the inside, the chassis and the chassis, the outside of it, tires, everything. Alright, man, so we got these things cleaned up. Wow, they really dry. Not 100% dry, but it's looking good. Definitely looking good. So I got a rag here. I'm gonna just really not that much to touch up. If you do have any spots, like the plastic chassis is definitely still gonna have water sitting inside there a little bit, but it's pretty dry, pretty good. So what you want to do first, the first thing you want to do, as soon as you get this thing done with your spraying the water out of it, it don't have to be 100% dry, but it do have to be, you know, just about. And the first thing you want to do, take your WD-40 and spray your chassis. Spray the bottom of your chassis, the full bottom of your chassis, because especially on these metal chassis, this is where you got majority of your screws here. The plastic chassis, I don't see that many screws underneath the bottom because a lot of stuff clip on underneath, you know, inside of the chassis. But this one, you got at least, wow, I never even noticed how many screws is inside there. So you just give a nice little light spray. You know, you give a good spray underneath the bottom. You want to hit everything, your shocks, everything, the bottom of your shocks, everything, and you just wipe it in. It don't have to sit, it don't have to be all, you know, oily underneath the bottom of it. You just want to get the oil on it so that your screws, right after that water, is hitting the WD-40 and they ain't rusting up. They ain't turning brown on you. So that's the bottom of your chassis. Nice and good. You know, you don't want to dry it all the way from the WD-40. You do want some of that WD-40 still sitting on it, so it should be a little bit shiny. You flip her up. See, the last time when I did that wash with the other cars, I did a real light wash. It wasn't that much water that I was actually putting on it. I didn't soap it up that much. So I didn't really need the WD-40. But this wash, this is a deep clean right here. So for these deep cleans, make sure you have your WD-40. Make sure the next step now is to get the top of your shocks, all of your arms, your struts, everything inside there nice and WD-40'd up. Everything, especially on your metal. If you have these metal chassis like this 6S, if you have any chassis like this is your process. Make sure you oil this up. You don't want none of them screws getting rusted up. The plastic chassis, like I said, is mostly plastic. You don't really have to go crazy on a plastic chassis. Do not spray inside of your chassis with your electronics. You do not have to spray inside there. If you want to put a little WD-40 on the screws and on your survey arms, you can do that, but just a little bit. Don't OD inside of the chassis. You don't want everything, you don't want that WD-40 sitting inside there because you can't wipe that out. On your arms, the arms is good. You really want some kind of WD-40 inside there, you know, oiled up, so that ain't nothing locking up. You ain't getting no rust on it. But inside of your chassis, you don't have screws in there to get rust. There's only one place on these metal chassis that I put WD-40, and that is on my gearing. Now you could do it two ways. You could put your WD-40, you could pull your stem out, you could aim it on your gears and move the car as you're doing it. You could do it that way, or you could just spray it, the bottom one, spray it underneath the bottom and turn both your tires at the same time, and it'll spread out through that. So you just put a little WD-40 and you just let it run. And by letting it run, it's bonding between your spur and your pinion gear. And don't OD, just put a little bit and let it just bond up. And it should bond up between the two gearings. You don't have to worry about your gearings getting rust. And if you're not taking your car back out soon, anytime soon, within the next 2 to 3 days, don't worry about getting all the WD-40 off. It's gonna soak in, and it's gonna soak in, and it's not gonna be caked up. It's not gonna be all crazy in the car. It'll soak in pretty good. Have your car with a nice little shine on it too. And this is only for deep cleaning. If you deep cleaning your car once a week, do not WD-40 your car every time you clean it, because the WD-40 goes inside the plastic and it can wear your plastic down. It might, I don't know 100% that it will wear your plastic down, but you don't want to take the chance. You know, you want your car to last, so you don't really want to OD WD-40 in your car every, you know, once a week, every week for the next, you know, couple months, years, whatever, however long it lasts. Okay, so that's a quick wash. Let me get my tires up. Let me give my tires a little something. And this is the aftermath. So let me bring y'all in close to see how these babies look. These babies is nice and clean, brand new. I just finished wiping it down, brand new. Let's check it. So this is the aftermath. Wow. Wow. We talking clean, baby. Clean, baby. Clean. Ooh-wee. That's clean. Let's get them tops off. That's clean, baby. Wow. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Clean, clean. Ooh-wee, where my rag at? Hold on, where my rag? I see a little touch up right there. Get that right there. Wipe that down. Wipe that down. And that is the aftermath after the aftermath. Wow. Man. So that's the car wash. That was the aftermath, and this is the aftermath. All cleaned up, ready to chill. Now I'm gonna throw them back on the shelf. I'm gonna let them sit for probably, you know, I don't think I'm gonna take these two back out. I think my next run is gonna be something else. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know where I'm going next. So it depends on what construction site I'm going next to know what cars I'm taking out next. So thanks for coming back, watching my car wash. This is the car wash. Oh, got the low riders up there. The low riders up there doing their thing. Oh man. But thanks for coming back to the car wash after the aftermath of the construction bash, the cleanup. Yes, they definitely came out nice and clean, spick and span, looking new again. If you got your RCs out there looking all dirty like this, definitely check this video, take this video, save this video, share it. I don't care what you do with it. Make sure you keep this video on hand so that you can get your cars back to clean, brand new like I just did these two. So everybody out there that subscribed to my channel, that came back, checking me out, that's down with the Lou's Fix It crew, thank you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Keep coming back. I definitely appreciate you guys. Anybody out there that's just seeing this channel for the first time, hit that subscribe. Get down with the Lou's Fix It crew. Turn on your notifications so that you can be the first one to see these videos, first one to like these videos, first one to share these videos, and the first one to comment. Because I always say, talk to me and I talk back. So until the next run,